promise that you never say never. Cause broken promises will never change ever.
Hey guys, it's Andrea again. I'm coming to you with our last update, last recap for the whole year. And we've gone through all of the 8 dimensions of health and wellness. And just a little recap on this last dimension, which was environmental wellness. It involves being and feeling physically safe in safe and clean surroundings and being able to access clean air, food, and water. Now, it includes both our microenvironment, so that's where we spend most of our time, where we live, work, learn, play. So at home, either in your living room, your bedroom, wherever, school and work, your office, your desk, that's your microenvironment. And then your macro environment, though, that's a little bit larger. So you think of your neighborhood, your community, your country, and then the whole planet. So it expands out. But that's what environmental wellness is. Thinking of those things in different areas. Now, in my sharing, I mentioned and brought up, keeping the area where you spend a lot of time clean and clutter free. So maybe organized, maybe not, squeaky clean, but organized. Because clutter can affect, your thing. What you see with your eyes, your mind feels. So if it's a lot of clutter around you in your microenvironment, so your living space, your workspace, that can affect your mind. So remember I said before, a lot of these dimensions play on each other, or they're tied into each other. So yes, the environmental wellness, that dimension plays into emotional and mental health, or emotional and mental wellness, that dimension. Here are some things to think about or ask yourself, kind of like a little checklist, a self-assessment. Do you regularly clean your living and work environment? I make use of natural light, fresh air, and live plants. So that one, it will probably affect macro environment. So using natural light, fresh air, live plants doesn't necessarily directly affect your micro environment, like your living space, but it can. But definitely our macro environment, our community, our country. Do you discard garbage regularly? Do you clean spoiled foods out of the refrigerator you see on top of any pet odors if you have pets? Do you tidy your home and make workspace? Do you tidy home and workspaces in order to prevent clutter and stay organized? Do you conserve energy, fuel, electricity, water, etc. in your home, car, and elsewhere? Do you recycle glass, paper, plastic, etc.? Do you litter? Do you purchase recycled items when possible? Do you set aside time to enjoy nature? Do you set aside time to reflect and or practice mindfulness? So mindfulness, look that up, because mindfulness, I've done a few mindful classes, and it helps you focus on the current rather than, having your mind race and thinking about all the things that you have going on. I highly suggest you look into mindfulness if you've not heard of it. It can definitely help you with focusing on things specifically and being present, especially when you're eating. I know that's going into physical wellness, but mindful eating, there's such a thing. I did a mindful eating training, which was fun. We did an activity with chocolate, and you taste the chocolate, but you really, really focus on tasting the chocolate, and it tastes different when you're thinking about it rather than if you're just not eating mindfully. I know that kind of sounds weird, but it works. So try it. And we are all done with the 8 dimensions of wellness. We have gone through 8. So each week I have shared information on one. The emotional wellness, financial, social, spiritual, occupational, physical, intellectual, and environmental wellness. We will be going through them again. I'm not sure how soon after the new year. I may take a little time off, but I still will be sharing information. What I'm looking forward to doing soon is having someone, a guest speaker, or what I consider to be a subject matter expert, but be online and talk about each dimension and try to help tie that into our everyday lives. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this video is a little short. I hope you have a great Sunday evening. And going into the new year, Happy New Year. Have a Happy New Year. Happy and prosperous New Year. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you guys want to see, or what you want me to share with you guys. Okay. Again, this is Andrea. Look forward to this new year and hope to share some new information with you all. Have a good one.
Promise that you never say never, 'cause a broken promises will never change ever.